Hello everyone, this is Valderon, this is No Man's Sky, and I'm back on my Steam account where I am continuing playing a little bit on this Permadeath game. Sorry, I need to sit. What's up with you? Very atypical. I have my older dog sitting next to me today. Why are you here? What is it you want? Cuddles? You can get cuddles. But I'm back on my Steam Permadeath. It's a normal Permadeath, so there's no trickery challenges or anything else. It's just gameplay, but it is playing around with the normal things that happens in a new game, except that this is where it can go very wrong, because if I die I lose everything, including my save games. So that is the reality, and yeah, I survived the first, well, roughly, I say 4 hours, but I know that the game time shows differently, because it doesn't always count up as much as you actually play. So I have these, and I think I will unpack them and sell most of them, at least. That one is actually fuel for the ship. That one I will save. That's a more rare commodity, and the same with the cadmium. But all these alloy metals is sellable. I do have a ship to repair, so that is also something which need to be sorted out as we go. So let's take a look at the space station. I've been here before, so it is relatively limited what I can actually get out of it, but there is opportunity. I have taken some missions, and that is going to be the same on any space station I come across. I will look what there is, and some I will do immediately, others I will just pick up and do when that time is coming. So I don't have overly much money, but I will hope the best. Oh, those can be sold, they were on the good side. This one someone gave me. I'm not selling it at this point for 15 million. That would actually kind of ruin the game a little bit. So I'm going to put it aside and not sell it until I can make them myself. And you might argue that, well, that's actually stupid, you don't do that, but I just feel that that is not the right way to go at this point. You may call me old-fashioned in that matter, and that is probably not wrong. There are certain things which I'm quite old-fashioned with. So I know some was expecting to see World of Tanks today, but I honestly don't get enough viewers when I stream World of Tanks. So I do get on my videos, so I will put more Tanks videos on YouTube, but I will not stream it live. There's too much competition, even though I like the game. So I will produce videos at other times instead. That's absolutely fine. But I know most of my fan base, if you can call it that, I'm not sure, but they prefer when I play No Man's Sky, and that's of course then going to be this for now at least. I will play Light No Fire for a while when that comes out, but I think most No Man's Sky players are looking forward to that. I knew that. No, not him, not him. The other one. Not him. Oh. Stop walking away from me, man. But yeah, that's the bottom line, and I mean, it's not everyone who likes my way of playing games, and that's fair enough. I don't expect everyone to love what I do. Of course not. That would be very arrogant, and I will stick with what I can see work. Okay. Well, it's getting there at some point. I'm actually going to put it on, just so I have it somewhere. That one needs to go to the starship, by the way. So, let's see where the universe will bring us. I'm going to take a little look at some of the planets here. I can't... I'm not sure I can remember exactly what I did. Even though it's only a couple of days ago I last played, but yeah, I went to that one. Yeah, so it's it is time to go to another system. I did look at those planets which I didn't land on, so yeah. Actually, I have one thing to do before I continue. Say I might not continue full to the end today at 1 o'clock because my head is very heavy today, so if it starts turning into a full-fledged headache, then I might end a little bit early, but let's see. Right now everything is actually fine, so solar new technology blueprints. Do I have enough nanites to learn one single one? I'm not sure, but let's see. Should be to be one single one. take that. Okay, let's speak to... No, that is fine. Oh. Actually still think I will continue the path. Even though it told me to do certain things with Artemis. It's just I like to kind of move on. some phosphorus.
Product received. Units received.
Bear with me a second. Yeah, I decided to just sell that I had. Bear with me a second. My dogs had let my door wide open, and even though I know it doesn't get picked up by the microphone, I could hear TV from downstairs. So yeah. The dogs don't think about these things. So. Oh, welcome. Empress LP. Hey, welcome Joe. Yeah, I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. It's turning autumn here in Britain, so yeah. It is a little bit that kind of weather, but otherwise, I'm actually good. Not suffering from any weird illnesses or anything. Not even rage quit games at the moment, so that's really good. And how are you doing? Oh, that's good. What have you been up to, game-wise? It's more what you have shown your viewers. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did my second here on Steam, well, that was last weekend pretty much, and I started a Permadeath game because I don't have that on Steam, so, and stupidly I left my computer, and when I came back I was dead. So this is take 2 on Permadeath on Steam, but I have learned one thing: don't leave your computer running on the game. That can be dangerous. So this is a relatively new, well, it's 4 hours into a permadeath. So I'm running around pretty much at the start of the game, trying to become strong. Yeah, but you know, shit happens, and sometimes you just have to shake your head and say, you know what, let's do it again. It is a game, and we're supposed to have fun doing it, and I try to do that. So, but on my channel we normally have one major rule. Rule number 1, don't die. It is. As always, I would say this game has taught me one thing about games. That is, don't be afraid to be pushed a little bit sometimes. And yeah, you go out and do something stupid and you pay the price, but I mean, laugh at it. And the good thing is, you know, you can actually build things up again. So that's kind of the best thing you can get under your belt. And I feel No Man's Sky is a game where you learn to do something, and then you know next time, I already know how to do that. So you really learn your lesson, and you do it well. So yeah, I'm just building myself up quiet, and not like I'm trying to hide anywhere, and because I found out that that's a very bad way of playing. The more no, of course not. It slaps your face if you're stupid. So that's well, that is one of the things, is that you can kind of find your own limitations, and you can play accordingly to them. So if all you can do is stay on one planet where you start, if that would be your total limitation, you can still have fun doing that. You don't have to go out and explore everything. So what did you think about the expedition with the fishing? I have had very positive and negative comments about it. This is slightly annoying, but we needed one of these anyway, so let's find that. Okay, calcified planet. At least that's not overly dangerous. So a holo tower should be able to see that from a little bit of height. Wonder where it is. Oh God, I was almost sitting on top of it. So I don't know where I got them from, but it's just refined. That's something I need is phosphorus to. Was that? Yeah. But I don't have the wiring looms at this point. I'll get them. Luckily, this is not like the challenge I'm playing where the price setting is fully up, because that can make you a little bit queasy sometimes when things which normally cost 60 to 70,000 units is up in 250,000. But apart from that, I'm trying to do the missions, but not as a first priority. I've done them so many times. But it gives you certain things for free, so it's not entirely bad. There's only one animal on this planet, so yeah. I take the bonus nanites for finding all the animals. I'll see what's in the shelters. This is really some bad colors there is here. It's not your monitor which is broken, nor is it mine. It is it's just this planet is in a different color scheme. For those who tried to play in the very old days, they actually tried to make that even worse, where the different types of suns, but they found out people didn't actually like those color schemes. And it was weird, because things you expected to be red, like cadmium, but under, of course, a red sun, red on red, is not necessarily red, so it got some very rare, not rare, very weird color combinations. Maybe red on red is a bad example, but some of the colors was really weird. And it's kind of lucky they changed that a little bit. There it is. I need more cadmium for that and copper for that. I think I will just go for the cadmium and buy that, build that, not buy it. Yeah. So I asked how you find the fishing, because some people have been very positive and some have been very negative. I haven't actually met or heard from many who just went, it's there. I must admit that's a little bit my stance to it. I got this itch to when I see that whole list of fish I haven't caught, and I'm start thinking, how do I fill that out? But that's more me. I like to get everything ticked off. Sometimes you can do it easily, but fishing I'm not sure will be that easy.
Technology recharge.
So this is as long as I have come. First contact to Artemis, really. It's a little bit annoying on the other one. I actually were a little bit further than this, but yeah. That's the problem when you die on Permadeath. That is, you don't get a second chance. Yeah. So the bottom line is he is one like us. And this lead into a lot of the lore in the game, and I'm not going to give any spoilers for those who haven't done it themselves. But of course, if you watch me play through some of it, then you might see things you haven't encountered yet yourself, but that's always a risk. Yes, very high. Bum 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 bum. Well, metal plating, carbon nanotubes. So that at least is something I should be able to without issues. Signal booster. Thank you for following. I suddenly got that horrible feeling that I already did it, but no, I didn't. So again, that's because only a few days ago I played this pretty much as it was. So I'm a little bit. Did I actually already do it. No, I didn't. And hello, yellow cat. Long name. And you're actually yellow. That I like that. And welcome to our little group of people. And no, I have played from roughly half a year after it came out, so it's 7.5 year-ish. I have been around a long time. So yeah, no, I've been around, and I normally play different challenges on Permadeath on my Xbox Game Pass account, but I kind of found out that sometimes it takes a long time before that updates when we get new updates to the game. So I kind of decided to have something just as a spare if Microsoft is slow, because that's what I most of the time think they are. Or it takes them a long time to approve something to be downloaded. They have to test a lot of things. But when there's new things, I want to play them like everyone else, so then it's good to have an alternative one. I had a normal save, but that had turned quite boring because I had so much resources and everything, so whenever I wanted to do something, I already had things, so I didn't have to actually look for it. So I cleaned my Steam account for all saved games and started all from scratch. And this is actually the first kind of normal gameplay I have on it. I've done one mission, done the mission expedition we just done, and that's where I am on this account at the moment. But I'm just going to play for a while on this until I get into having a good, healthy situation, and then I will go back and play my challenges. The one I'm playing at the moment is one where we have to find the ships that's crashed before we actually can learn to fly them. So we learn to fly them by repairing them. We're not allowed to buy ships. Well, we can buy ships if we use the repaired ones as part of the payment. So that way we can kind of upgrade the ships, but we can't just buy one. And there's some rules to that, but I normally explain it a little bit as we go. Well, as I said, this is normal Permadeath, so the only thing I shouldn't do is die. And that would be breaking my own rules anyway, so why is it so dark in here? And why does my light go on automatically? So finding a distress signal is actually not bad. That means it is some sort of ship, hopefully. though I don't like the color scheme on this planet. But maybe I find a ship that is red and black. No, why did you think I was new to the game? Did it look like I was doing something wrong? Not a shuttle. I already have a shuttle. No, that was the other one. Ah. Oh, okay. I'll take what I get, and can always upgrade down the line if I find something which is better. So. Yeah, no, you're right. Well, most of us do it when we start playing, and I would say it was a little bit different in when I started playing, but they have added a little bit of things and removed other things, which is fine. But the thing is that I actually, with normal starts, whether it's normal survival or permadeath, I actually do the missions because they end up giving you something which is quite handy down the line. So it's just for that. But you're absolutely right that it is something we well, I've done it many times now. But especially on permadeath, you want to have all the little things which kind of make you stronger. At least I think that's a good idea. The thing is, I never tell people how to play because that is kind of not my place to do so. Especially as in general, there is no right or wrong. There's different ways to get to the end product, but that doesn't mean that one is more right than the other. So, but I'm unfortunately in that age group where we sometimes are very stubborn, and what we know, which has worked for many years, that's how we do it. But I will say, when I learned something in an easier way than I thought I knew, if that makes sense, then very often that is, I take it to me immediately, because if I can find something which is easier, I'm happy. I'm very happy. So, I'm not going to fly this ship around right now, but I will down the line repair it, and if I should need a shuttle, I have one. No fuel. No shit. So no, that's the reason I'm doing it. This is a newly started game, so I played what 4.5 hours on it or something like that. So it's not a lot. was doing something with, not with that, It normally show me where it wants me to triangulate from. So I got a little bit distracted by finding a distress signal, but that's... I think I'm not the first one who had done that. I find that No Man's Sky is one of the best games there is where you can get sidetracked. At least I often been down that route. That was not a bad place to being asked to put the triangulation at. But again, it depends what you like to do when you play, because if you are very focused on certain part of the game, then you might not be as easily sidetracked as some of us does. But I am very often quite a lot all over the place, to be honest. That is pretty much how I play, because I always have so many things going on at the same time. I would say I feel that is one of the things which really make the game good. That is the fact that you can kind of swim away in the universe. And you very often do. I needed to make one of these. I don't have enough ferrite dust. That's what I'm making. Okay. I could go out and do the triangulation, but it's a poisonous planet and I don't really have much protection, so it has to be relatively quick when I'm outdoors. Sodium nitrate either. So yeah, luckily I got this last time, so at least I'm a little bit better geared for certain things. Other things is of course a little different thing, but the important thing at this point is kind of keep making me stronger, so I better survive. And then no matter what I do, if I'm on planets in space getting attacked by pirates or attacking pirates or defending freighters, attacking pirate dreadnoughts or whatever it is, fighting sentinels, it's all about being able to survive as long as possible and as good as possible, because if you don't survive, you die. That's that simple, and that's game over on Permadeath. So that we don't want to happen. I would say. But I know I'm a little bit silly in that direction. I hate dying in any game, even in games where you're kind of supposed to do it because it happens. First-person shooters, you die in those games. Respawn and continue and do it again. I just hate it. It really grinds my gears to die in a game. But I think it comes from the fact that when I started playing games, and that's many years ago now, it's more than 40 years ago I started playing games. Well, it's closer to 45 years ago, getting up to 50 years ago. That's a little bit of an exaggeration, but between 40 and 45 years ago when I started playing games, there was no option to save a game. So if you died, you had to start all over. You couldn't save in between. And sometimes it was even that bad that you had to type in the game in order to play it because you couldn't save it. That was horrible times. And if power went or something like that, you were really screwed. I am very low on carbon. That's not good either. Okay, then I need to pick some up. I need to venture out in the toxic world there. Yep, I'm very aware of that. It is not lasting so long, so... I also want to earn money, but come on. Thank you. I know it's not a lot at the moment, but hopefully it will be better. There's even box here, okay. Of course there's box. It's actually only 7 and there's an unknown building that could be useful. There's a red one more. There. Okay, I'm not going to pursue that immediately. I need some carbon before I do anything.
Toxic protection falling.
Yeah. I'll quickly get some carbon at least. Hello there, welcome to. Oh, go away. I'm playing with my life right now, but okay. I would say it's been okay. Uh, I'm being put in a situation where I had to restart my Permadeath because on Sunday I left it running because I had some refining to do, and I thought that's fine. I was in my base, but I forgot that the side of my base didn't have a wall, and I went out with my dogs while I was refining because I thought that's actually fine, nothing will happen, then the refining will be done. That was after I had streamed. Then I came back and I had that dreaded text on the screen that I had died. And on Permadeath it says thank you and delete your save game as well. So there's only one way of starting all over. So on Tuesday I started a new one, and that's the one I'm playing now. Permadeath, starting from scratch, doing the start missions, not prioritizing them, but playing them a little bit here and there so I get them done. They can kill you. I'm just saying that because I have seen that happen. It was during an expedition, and it was at one of the checkpoints, and it suddenly started a meteorite shower, and some guy running around very close to me, he got hit and he died. So I was the lucky one. I was a meter away like you were. So I would say anything in the game can actually kill you if you're not looking up for it. Yeah, last year they did put 4 of the older ones on at around Christmas, so I hope they are going to do the same again. First of all, I don't have other than Aquarius on this on this account, so I would like to just go through them on that. And there is some of the old ones I didn't do because I had that misconception. Yeah, yeah. I hope they put them on again at Christmas. But I used to have that misconception. I was not good enough to do expeditions. That was way too hard for me. Look at me now. I don't start a new game unless it's on Permadeath. So, sometimes just to believe in your own abilities and do what you actually do best. And survival is for me one of the things I do best. So, why not? But on the other hand, sometimes I die. That's not a lie. I need some sodium nitrate, but only 10. But yeah, I surely hope they put them on again. That was really good to go back to do some of the older ones, and some of them I redid because I found they were funny. And it is a good way of sometimes getting a different perspective on some of the gameplay, because there is things you don't do as much as other things. And sometimes it might be because you're not really familiar with it.
Falling.
I don't know if that's right, but I have a feeling that's why people avoid things, because they don't really know exactly how to do it. And then I would say the expeditions is great to go through. Yeah, that's not my favorite from an expedition. If I was on my normal account, I would show you what my favorite is. That's the Utopia. What on earth is it called? It's a fighter, but it is simply the best fight I ever had. And I would say if the Utopia expedition come up, make sure you run that and get the ship. It is amazing. It is so fast, so that's what makes it amazing.
Toxic protection.
Yeah, I know. I just need 2 things, then I'm done here. Now, I say the star one is not really my cup of tea, but what I did was I took that hoovering element and put on another ship that worked.
Toxic protection. Falling. Toxic protection. Stabilizing.
I don't remember. There's one of the old ones. Where is it? It's through here. Previous expeditions. Oh, it seems I'm lying. I did the liquidators here as well. Which one was it? The Utopia Speeder. That's the one I like. It's a really, and if I need to take a ship into any save, that's normally my first take. I got the Golden Vector. I did that last Christmas, the Pioneers. I think 2, 3, and 4 is the ones I haven't done. That one I have done. That one I have done. Leviathan, that where I got the frigate, yeah. So Omega was the one with the starborn runner, yeah. Oh yeah, Drift is the one where we got the Iron Vulture. It's a hauler, but it's actually a cool hauler, but it's not. But yeah, I would say, and again, taste and all these things is always kind of a question what you prefer.
Toxic protection falling.
And which one? A yellow exotic. Oh, okay. Yeah, that happens as well. I saw at one point someone was giving void eggs out in the anomaly, which I found was very generous to those who didn't have a living ship. That's see, yellow exotic from 7. What is 7? That is Leviathan. Is there any special yellow exotic from that? I must admit, I can't always remember what was in what. But I would say that's what I always end up doing when they come up again. I tend to do them again because if nothing else, it's good fun to do. I haven't met one which was so difficult that I had to say, no, I can't do this. Some of them has been harder than others, but not necessarily because of the content, more because of me as a player had done stupid things. Not my favorite, but again, it's it is what taste you have, because I have come more inclined to Sentinel Interceptors, but when you just start a new save, that's not really what you go and fight for, because you are way too weak to do that. So that has to take a little bit of time. But then on the other hand, it is possible to yes. You know, that's the only thing where I think Starfield was a little bit better than No Man's Sky. It was the ships. Among other things that you could actually walk around in, and that have always annoyed me a little bit in No Man's Sky, that you can't. But on the other hand, it's it is well, we cannot have everything. That would be impossible. But sometimes you have some wishes, you have some ideas, and think, why couldn't it be like that? But of course, it's not always it can. So yeah. Actually, okay, it's out of range. That. But if I buy on it, then it's fine. So. I have plenty of space, so what I'm doing is I'm actually buying trade goods so I can sell it somewhere else. That's another thing I'm quite good at in No Man's Sky. It's making money. I had a viewer at some point who was sitting moaning a little bit that he found it very difficult to make money. I kind of just asked him what he was doing to make money, and I would say what he was doing was not wrong, but it was not effective. That's if you really want to make money, you have to be effective on what you're doing. And if I really want to make money, then I would be flying around in a hauler from system to system, finding trade posts and buy trade goods, go to space station and sell it. And I will be rich. But that's going down a totally trade route. And then you can go and do outlaw smuggling runs on top of that. Then you will be golden. The thing is, many people don't actually realize one of the best ways of earning money, which is constantly a passive income, is make sure your scanners is really filled up. Because if you get 2-3 million every time you scan on a planet, then again, it goes very fast. And of course, I used to have a war with some YouTuber who said that we were playing wrongly by making money. I'm actually one of those who constantly say there is no right, there is no wrong. We all play our game as we want to play it. So don't tell anyone that they're playing wrong. I didn't disagree with his points, but it was the way he said it, and I got my voice hurt, but but that is really one thing which annoys me when people say things like that, because even if someone is doing it wrong, it's their choice. Yeah, they got a very, very nice hyper range. The only backside I find there is to the Sentinel interceptors is that they are relatively slow. But it is something you can do something about. Just take some work and some quicksilver. Yeah. Oh, it is one of the newer things which I love is you can land on water. And that's also a thing I find extremely cool. It actually annoyed me in the past. Sometimes you could come to an all-water planet and you could actually not land on it. Now you can. Okay, what's in this one? It's just a normal abandoned building. That sounds good. I have heard of people who could get the range up to around 3K. I have not myself gotten up to those ranges. I think roughly around 2K has been my record on the range. But that's kind of the same with okay. With the same modules. Yeah, is that with the same modules you move around, or do you have different modules on the two?
Navigational data received.
buildings wanna show up. Okay, that's fine. What else? More floating crystals. Yeah, don't be stupid. Yeah, well, I would say then it must be down to something like supercharged slots and how they sit up against each other. Because that's only the well, the modules themselves can be random, but it's rarely that much. What am I doing? It says go to space, the final frontier, to boldly go where no man has gone before. Probably sent me back on that planet.
Hostile scan detected.
No. Wow.
Warning. Threat detected.
How many?
Hostile ships
There's
approaching.
always the question. Ugh. Not lying, at some point I had just started and I got attacked by pirates, and there was 8 pirates in the wave against me in a starter ship. I got quite annoyed. And I got quite damaged here, but never mind that. Trick how to get better speed and maneuverability out of it? The problem is I can't show you here. But the thing is, on your starship, on your slots, you can buy those bobbing head figures in the Quicksilver Companion. And there is a combination with the figures and the colored trails, which gives you quite a bit of speed and maneuverability to your ship. I have it on my normal save, but yeah. And I can confirm that it works. You know what? I'm not even going to repair. I'm not going to have them anyway, so that's I need wiring looms among other things. So do not waste resources on something you don't need. Oh, it's the toxic one, yeah. Was this the same I was at earlier? Doesn't look like it. Well, it was the same planet, but it was not the same tower. Yeah. Oh, there was shelters at the other one. Yeah. Now that's a good. You know, there was also some of them which gave longer hyper range and other things, but you need to have a lot of slots on your ship free to actually start putting them on. On my normal save, I have a mission to get them all, get all of the things from the Quicksilver Companion. But the thing is, it doesn't go across to this account, so that's the problem having more than one account. Well, I can build that. That's kind of loggy. Well, trading post, that's actually a good place to start for this. Learning words. Unless, of course, it's a planet with which is abandoned, so there's no one there, but thank you for following. It's very appreciated. See you, take care, and you're always welcome to come back and say hi. I'm always open for a chit chat and whatever pops up. Scan for what? It used to be any. Well, if you wanna be difficult, then be difficult. I don't care. So that was kind of what I hoped would happen, that I would get something showing me to a inhabited outpost. Yeah, I'm not, that's not going to happen. And the thing is, it's found me a waypoint, and the waypoint always shows you to a inhabited what? You are kind of joking, aren't you? So I'm kind of doing two things which has the same objective. That's okay. I don't always think the game's way is the better. I think sometimes my way is just as good. Wow. That's it. That's that does have to be. It depends, but it does depend. And there it is. It's close to where it marked me, so it wanted me to go there and then wander around aimlessly to try to find it. Which is okay. If I want on a toxic planet, which didn't have, which I don't have any protection for. And we all know how important protection is. Let's say this is sometimes a little bit of a square way of doing things, but I am quite okay with it, and I'm used to it. So I'm going grind this through. Maybe I should just put on there what is actually in surplus. Because if I end up without space, then it will be slightly annoying. Especially if I find something I want to pick up and can't. If I end up in a situation where I don't have space to bring things with me, then I will be rather annoyed. Because on top of all the other things, I'm also a holder. Not hoarder like the guy in Game of Thrones, but a holder that collects a lot of crap because I might need it at some point. It's always with emphasis on might need it. A B class, 3 million. It surely got more. I could actually afford it, but going from C to B for 3 million when I know I can get an A for 4 and even an S for between 4 and 5. So I think it might be better just to wait just a little bit. It's one of these things. It's always, do I want to do that or do I not want to do that? And that's yeah, well, I would say my experience tells me to wait, so I will lean up against that right now. So I need a wiring loom. So I buy all 4. I actually have plenty of money at the moment, so good. And bear in mind you can also sell to this guy, but they very often follow the trade terminal on the other side. So see, I will be buying all these, but at this point where I don't have a lot of nanites, I'm actually not using them on these minor things. As said, I will when I get to. That was not the one I wanted. I wanted to talk to him so I can get something in with the. So it give me a chart, and this sends me to an old building, and that's what I actually need for the further thing on this. 42 minutes, that's a long time. But that's actually further away than I thought it would be. But of course, when it's a chart, it could theoretically be all over the planet, so... This is not what I thought it would be, but let's see if it's fine. Okay, let's see. Hello there, and welcome to. Pom pom. So now it will actually be good to go back to the trading post. Now it has given me several things in kind of one go. That's also in the trading post. It's actually showing also. Polish. It's that way somewhere. On it. Not really. I don't know if that will work out, but it won't, because it's the wrong planet, you muppet. Oh dear. Will it work out? I actually have 2 trading posts on this planet, but none of them actually shows up. But if I go and mark this, what is it then showing? Nothing. Go and find something, it said. feel I was kind of north-ish. That was not what I looked for, but well, fair enough. Okay. How much space do I actually have? Because that's a little bit of a tricky one. I know I'm going to get things that I am going to need, so let's at least for a bit check here. So I can chuck some of these over for now. There. That's probably the best option right now. Because of course there is free stuff to be had here, and of course I want that. No doubt about that. I know even though it's early in the game, but believe me, there are things you want to pick up as soon as you can. So it's all about finding the cargo pods. And as it's quite bad environmental one, then I really have to first of all be as quick as I can and as smart as I can. So I do need to make sure that is kept reasonable. It's actually quite a bad environment on this planet, and I know I said this before, and some people think I'm joking because they never had any problems with the environment, and I do believe that. It's not because if you are a little bit protected and all that, you will mainly be fine, but playing on a new game on Permadeath where everything hits a little bit harder, then it can be slightly tricky. And the game and the environment is trying to kill you. That is so the rest is actually in areas where I don't have to dig. So I'm just going to stand here and mow and make sure it regenerates. And I take it and run on. Because I can't stand here when I just taken these big course, then it would try to kill me with radiation. When you open them, it will ooze radiation too. I don't know if it's a protection. So just go in here to reset it. So I got some illegal goods. That is not the best. Because that might send sentinels after me, but let's see. Oh well, at least we're alive. That's the important thing. And we got a little bit of different things. So it's found a large outpost that is a trade post, I believe. Yeah, of course they do that when I'm... Nope. So, sentinels, interceptors are attacking me. I'm trying to see if I can outrun it. I don't know if I can. Because this ship is not the fastest. Actually, I am outrunning it. So it's not always you have to fight everything, but if I'm strong enough I would, but with my firepower right now, my protection, it's not good enough. So there should be a trading post somewhere close by. I found it. Oh, there is an exotic. Well, yellow cat, there's an exotic, yellow exotic here. I don't know if that would be anything for you, but the price is 23.65 million. 46 slots all in all, not bad. It is what some people call a mosquito, and I will put the glyphs on screen. So if anyone is interested, note down the glyphs. You have to be in Euclid to use them, but that should not be a problem. That's where everyone starts. Well, I say that, but that's where most people start. You have to be in Euclid and you will come to this planet, and I will give the coordinates of the trade post as well. But that is actually a nice picture of it as well. I took a screenshot. Yeah, I just have to remove my camera because when I look at it, then the coordinates comes up where my picture normally sits. My camera sits, and the location is -16.99, comma plus 108.65. So those are the coordinates of the trading post. So using the glyphs on a portal will bring you to this planet, and then you have the coordinates I just gave you to go to this place, and this will pop up here in a timed interval. So you might have to camp out a little bit for it, but when you have done that, you can get a mosquito, yellow, looks nice. So it's for anyone who wants to do that. And I will start looking at you again. There. So this is me looking. Okay. This is public service for everyone who's interested. Whenever I find S-class ships, I normally cut them out and put them on YouTube as well. And if you're interested in those kind of things, my YouTube channel has a link on my Twitch page. And even my Facebook page as well. So feel free to go and have a look. So I need to improve my standing with them. Okay, I can do that, but I have to do it the hard way. One. I think it's normally 2 you need to raise it, but it is that was not what I wanted. He gave me something completely different, but yeah. And if you don't know what to talk to these guys about when you practice your language skills, let me know. I'll give you an example on what to do. But I don't want to sit and teach people something they know. It's like teaching your grandmom to blow eggs or something like that. So, is 2 enough? It looks like it. I got a... Whoa. There. Yeah, I don't think the coworks make a mistake. So, what then? Actually had other missions sitting pending. So that's the problem with the... You suddenly have several things coming up at the same time. I wouldn't say I get stressed because I don't, but to be honest, I do like to get through certain of these things a little bit quick. Oh dear. I just told people to take a portal to get to this planet so they could come and buy that exotic. And this guy is caught in a portal. I wonder if anyone dares to follow me, follow my advice. No, that was not what I wanted. Not right now. Yeah, I realized I had that. Oh dear. No, I don't want to. Go away. It's mine. It's smart. I called the anomaly of who is trying to hide from Atlas and Sentinels. They might be annoyed over my choices here. I'm very friendly to them. Oh. Ah, well. So the Quicksilver companion I talked about is this one. And I don't have any Quicksilver at this point, but you can buy things. And what I was referring to is, let's see if I can find some of them. Well, here they are. These figures, and the most important one is actually Polo. Polo, and I think it's Apollo who is the other one. You need put them next to each other and then put all the starship trails around them. And that will give you much more maneuverability with your ships. So yeah, as I don't have any Quicksilver yet, then I can't really do much. It's also where you pick up Twitch drops if there is any, or from your expeditions. So, you wanted me to talk to Nada and Polo. Wants me to oh, now I got some Quicksilver. Normally you get them from either expeditions or Nexus mission. That's one every day that gives you Quicksilver, and on weekends it gives you extra, so that's actually lucrative to do Nexus missions over weekends. Thank you, I guess. So I can't remember. I did build a little base, so I actually have, but I need a battery so I can put power on it. I also need a teleport module so I can get to and from it. I need a lot of things, but that has to wait slightly because I opened one of these. Just one to start with. That will become a little bit easier when I get
Item received.
what would be easier when I get? Oh, when I get my freighter, because that is of course where.
Item received.
Where I can make more storage and don't jump around on me. I do prefer people don't push me too much. Just saying. So yeah, I actually think I will continue with the technology. I know I couldn't use more. What the? Why am I stuck here? Not sure this is a good idea. Yeah, I don't want to die because I fall out of a space station. That would be one of those stupid things that if it happened on a normal save, I would just laugh at it, but on a permadeath, that loses me everything. I'm not interested in that, so I'd rather do the reload and kind of do the things again. Or just check whether I have I didn't have the things I wanted, so let's just quickly do things again. Rather that than lose everything, so okay, that one I already got, so I might have gotten everything. It's sometimes teaches you save after it has done something with you. So yeah, I have 0, so it has given me everything. Why is that guy choking me out? He keeps running into me and who is he? That is freaking annoying. I don't know if someone is stream sniping me doing this, but the only thing you accomplish with doing things like that is I disable multiplayer, and then I don't play with anyone, or it will be only subscribers which I play with. That's another possibility, but I always said that be nice, treat me like you want me to treat you. That's absolutely fine. I'm not trying to be an a-hole with anyone, so don't try to be that with me either. But it's funny, some players are only playing to actually make problems for other players. And that's one of the things, I don't really understand that mentality, to be honest. I play a game to have some fun, and that's kind of it. I'm not playing to ruin things for other players or interfere with their choices in the game. I think we can all of us find our own part, and I do respect that. And anything else is just. And I will say, if anyone is sitting trying to do like that, the only thing which will be accomplished by doing that is I disable multiplayer, and that would be a shame, wouldn't it? Especially for those who actually sometimes play with me. Trying to make me better and better. So that means it'll last a little bit longer. That counts with those, so keep it with them for now. Actually makes sense, so that's good. Starship is filled up at the moment, so what I'm actually thinking is that might be beneficial just to shortly go to base and build some of the things I just got. So it's not like I haven't made a big interesting base, because you don't have anything to do that with when you start out. It comes later, and later I will try to make some better bases, but this one will be very basic. I will expand it so I can have those people I have to hire and put on. I do find that is kind of better in Euclid than in many of other ones. So I just have a square box here for now. So what can I build and what do I want to build? That one, I think 2 and 4 and 2. So can I build them immediately? Of them, 2 of them, yeah, I can. So I don't have any power at the moment, so I need to get that as well. This is luckily a planet with good weather, so can I build that without... Why are you biting my feet? What have I done? Why are you biting my feet? My little dog came and started nibbling on my feet. I don't have gold. Hi. 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 So that's my little girl. Yeah, a little girl. She's just become 1 year old, and it's half my dogs. I have 2. She's always the one coming saying hi when I'm sitting playing, and she is a very curious girl. So, there's no gold here, so I'm not going to be able to build any power. So I need to make some sort of shopping list, what I need to collect. So I got a scanner module that's not not the best of things I'm to get, but I take it. So but I can build this, and I actually stopped putting them inside. So again, I kind of go into it without power, but I can build a biofuel reactor for now. Can I build a battery? condensed carbon. Depends on what carbon I have, otherwise I would have to go and get some carbon. Oh, I actually have quite a bit of carbon, so that might actually work out. The reason is that I rather want a battery, so because when I put a biofuel up, it will keep running as long as there's fuel, and if I don't have a battery, I will actually lose that surplus. So that's the whole thought about this.
Technology recharge.
This is a little bit funny, but so I need go to make these. That is kind of not going to happen. So a metal plating. Just checking something. Do I actually need to do anything else? Oh, probably. Yeah, I'm not going to take that right now. Metal plating. Biofuel reactor. I'm putting it here. Cable from there up to the battery, from the battery down to that, and from the battery down to that. So it's not doing anything right now, it needs fuel, and so now I can use them for a short moment. It's actually not as much fuel as I thought I would, but then I can say that I actually don't need right now. That I can chalk over. These I'll need later. Dioxide I'll need later. These as they are, Starship. These I can chalk over for now. Same with everything I need for later. It doesn't actually have to be carried around. Probably shouldn't put there, but that's fine for now. So I have all these things for later. Many of them is actually meant to be for repairing the ship. So that would be paraffinium. Silver, but I also need a lot of gold for that, so yeah, that is but now I have a place to put it, so that's That's actually good. What I was going to do, first of all, I normally call it by my name, and for then what galaxy I'm in, because then I can always remember where I was. Take a screenshot, a picture of it. This is not very flattering in any way, but the thing is, when you then use a teleporter and look at your bases, then you get a picture from what it is. So yeah, okay, back to previous system. That was where I jumped in from and did these things. I will go back from time to time and do more, but right now I'm just kind of trotting along and trying to find the things that makes it easier for me, getting more